The empty street. Have you ever walked down a street and felt utterly alone? Not just physically alone, but emotionally, existentially alone. Tonight we explore that feeling, that vast emptiness that can surround us even in a crowd. Join me on this journey, a story of isolation, self-discovery, and the unexpected connections we can find even in the most desolate of places. Close your eyes, open your ears, and let the street guide you. Lost in the crowd. Our story begins with Anya. She's in a new city, a place of millions, yet she feels invisible. She walks down a busy street, surrounded by people, but no one seems to see her. The noise of the city, the car horns, the chatter, the music, it all fades into a dull hum, a background noise to her own internal silence. She feels like a ghost, drifting through a world that doesn't quite notice her. An unexpected encounter. Suddenly, Anya bumps into someone. It's a small, elderly woman, carrying a bouquet of wilting flowers. The woman apologizes, her voice soft and kind. Anya, surprised by this human connection, finds herself drawn to the woman's gentle presence. They start talking, sharing stories, and for the first time in a long time, Anya feels seen, heard, understood. The woman's tale. The woman, whose name is Elena, tells Anya her own story of loneliness, of loss, and of finding beauty in unexpected places. She talks about the wilting flowers, explaining that they were her late husband's favorite. She visits the street where they first met, a street that now feels both familiar and foreign. Elena's story resonates with Anya, touching a deep chord within her own heart. Discovering the hidden. As Anya and Elena walk together, they begin to notice things Anya hadn't seen before. A small park tucked away behind a row of buildings, a street musician playing a beautiful melody, a group of children laughing and playing. The street, which once seemed so impersonal and isolating, now reveals its hidden charms, its pockets of humanity. Finding common ground. Anya and Elena discover they have more in common than they initially thought. They both understand the pain of loneliness, the yearning for connection. They share their fears, their dreams, their hopes for the future. They find solace in each other's company, a sense of belonging in the midst of their shared isolation. A moment of farewell. As the day draws to a close, Anya and Elena must part ways. They exchange numbers, promising to stay in touch. Anya feels a pang of sadness, but also a sense of gratitude. She knows that this encounter, this brief connection, has changed her in some profound way. A new perspective. Anya continues her walk down the street, but now she sees it differently. It's no longer a place of isolation, but a place of possibility. She realizes that loneliness is a universal human experience, and that connection can be found in the most unexpected places. She understands that being alone doesn't necessarily mean being lonely. The street within us. Thank you for joining me on this journey. The street we walked tonight is a metaphor for the street within us, the landscape of our own inner lives. It's a place where we can feel lost and alone, but it's also a place where we can find connection, discover beauty, and rediscover ourselves. Remember, you are not alone. We are all walking our own streets, searching for meaning, searching for connection. And sometimes, the most unexpected encounters can light up our path. Until next time, keep walking, keep listening, and keep connecting.